Chapter 17 The Rescue. Sup, everybody? I got a job at the brand new Cowboy Stadium, so I've had no luck because I also have another job. That's two jobs for the whole summer. I barely have time to breathe. But since I was on a break that I was supposed to take, LOL, I decided to bless you all with an update. Yay! This is probably the second class, Chapter 2, so I promise it'll be great. Maylee groaned loudly and rolled over a bit, clawing into something soft. Whatever she had bumped into made a groaning sound too, before a pair of arms wrapped around her waist. Not even 2 seconds later, a whimper erupted somewhere to Maylee's left as a hand reached out and clasped her own. This alone caused Maylee to force her eyes open. Chisa's frowning face came to her direct line of vision, although a bit blurry. Maylee tried to look up at the light to clear her eyes a bit faster, but all that did was make her head hurt. Where are we? Maylee asked Chisa as a young child scooted closer to her. He had her hand and looked tired if that was possible, as his face lit up a little. He's got us locked in the basement. Chisa was deadly happy that Maylee was awake now, after what Mr. Oyama had done to them. She still had been afraid that she and I might never wake up. Speaking of land, Naviap was slowly coming to as well. His sense of meaning went to his forehead, and he gave a yelp as he felt the sticky blood that was drying there. Did anyone catch the license plate of that truck? Lan groaned, rubbing the side of his head that didn't have blood on it. He looked a little dizzy for a moment, but soon it had passed, and he gazed at the other two in their makeshift prison. Yeah, it was Mr. Oyama. He knocked us off the head in the middle of our phone conversation, remember? Maylee said, also examining the out bars that held them. It looks as if someone had stolen flagpoles and made a circle of them, instead of flags hanging off all of their prison bars. The only thing keeping them from getting out the stupid circle was the fact that the poles had been placed insanely close together. That works at a flag manufacturing plant, Chisa interjected, already knowing what the two were looking at. Seriously? How do you even know those existed? Len replied sheepishly, scrunching his head in his typical manner. You know, this would be a lovely conversation if you weren't surrounded by them, man. Nella gave both boys a cutting look, before she stood up, attempting to peer through the holes in the standing wall. Sorry, Maylee, Len muttered, standing up and following his girlfriend. The two of them examined the circular structure thoroughly before both sat down, exasperated. There's no openings, Maylee told Chiso and Lan, sighing. Yep, there aren't even holes small enough for you to fit through, Chiso, Lan added, the depression clearing his voice. Well, hopefully those will come get us quickly, Maylee said, while crossing her legs Indian style. Wonder what they're doing right now. With Tori and Natalie. Tori, we have to go right now. Natalie was in a complete and total panic. She had watched in horror from her PT vehicle as Len and Maylee were smacked over the head with some kind of antique paperweight, trying to scream when they sank to the ground like 2 sacks of potatoes. She especially tried to hold her in across and Dex's father came into conversation. Well. If it's in Dex's little whore, I wanted to meet you for a while now, since my son liked to play with you so often. It's a shame that you had him killed, you little witch. I did not have him killed. It's you who killed him, you sadistic. Oh. Apparently you've got a little mouth on you too. But don't worry, honey. You'll be meeting my son soon enough. You're gonna come save your friends, and when you do, I'll make sure to shoot you in the head just like Dex the day you made him die. Oh yes, you'll definitely be in for a nice surprise. And then the screen shut off. Now, both Tori and Nellie were sitting at Tori's house, waiting on this one to get off the phone with the police. Now that we can't go, especially when not with you in trouble, I won't let him hurt you anymore. But let him mail in there. And she's out. Tori shook his head silently, crossing his arms. His navy-colored eyes were closed as he leaned his head against the couch, sighing softly. We have to wait until Chai and Yai get here. We can't just throw them there alone. We have to. You must not care about them as much as I do. Daddy made her way over to the front door, raising her faraway slider as she slipped her shoes on. The only friends I have, Tori. I won't let them rot. The door slamming was Tori's only clue to where she was going. But he wouldn't have that. Tori got up quickly, not even bothering to slip his shoes on. He did go down the sidewalk after his headstrong girlfriend, catching up to her in a very short amount of time. It was apparent that Nat wasn't exactly a good runner. As soon as he reached her, Tori grabbed her wrist and yanked her body into his, holding her into his arms tightly. He squeezed her shaking form and held her even tighter to him, if that was possible. Don't you ever do something that irrational. We can't go get them until we get help, Natalie. We aren't strong enough alone. Tori had long since released now so that he could look her in the eyes as he spoke. With his hands on her shoulders, he shook her firmly, getting her attention. I won't listen to anyone with that stupid family. Do you hear me? I won't. Now his brutal eyes widened considerably as she realized this was the closest she had ever seen Tori to tears. He looked completely upset, almost heartbroken. Daddy could feel her bottom lip begin to tremble as Tori crushed his lips on hers. The time I was growing up his emotion inhibitions. Nellie, don't go. Please don't go. Tori whispered along her lips between each kiss. Nellie nodded slowly. The tears come to her eyes as she leaned her forward against Tori's. I'm so worried about them, Tori. So very, very worried. I know, honey. I know. Tori kissed her lips softly one final time before he pulled away from Tori and took her hand instead. He led her back down the sidewalk to his house. As they came around the corner, the limo parked in the driveway greeted them both. See? Yanni tried already here. Wow, Tori, great shoes. Yanni came in and Sue too came up to the porch. Tori looked down at his slippers and laughed invariably, while Chad just rolled his eyes at the two. Chad opened the front door and ushered the group into her boyfriend's house, plopping down on the living room couch. Tori's mom entered the room directly after, sitting down in an overstuffed armchair. I just got a phone with the police. They're sending a SWAT team over to the house. They need you four to meet you there since you all know more information than anyone else. Right. Call Daddy's Special Forces in as well, I added, receiving enough from everyone in the room. Mine too, Chad replied in his quiet way. Then I guess we should be on our way then, right? They asked, standing up. But just as she stood up, the doorbell rang, making everyone in the room turn their gaze to the door. Ding dong! Ding dong! Should we open it? Yao was the first to speak up. She swallowed nervously as she stood up, but Tori got up as well. I'll do it. It is my house after all. Tori went to the door and looked through the peephole. What he saw there shocked him completely. Mr. Match? Maddie? Dad? The group came piling to the door as soon as Tori opened it, his father being the last one in. He had his hand out for a handshake, which the preteen immediately ignored, but groaned his leg enveloped him in a bear hug. We saw what's happening on the news, Mary told the group, filing her nails as she sat down on the couch. Guy watched her with disdain and water eyes, but Mary ignored and went on anyway. We came to help. I couldn't just let my lovely wife sit at home anxious and worried all alone. I need to be here to hug her and comfort her in her time of need. I bet she'll cry, and then I can't. Tori started making kissing and hugging motion, with his backside. Dad! Tori knocked his fingers and kissed the back of his father's head, glaring at him severely. No one wants to hear that. Everyone in the living room loved the endings of the father and son. It felt good to get away from the demanding stress, even for just a moment. But all good things must come to an end, and slowly, the big group got serious. Alright everyone, come to get Lan, Milo, and Cheese out back, Leslie cried as she jumped off the couch. Yeah! The group cheered, pumping their fists in the air. With Lan and Melu. So will we swim into it over and over again? Lan, that's definitely not gonna work. Well, it's worth a shot. Lan, you idiot, don't you dare! Lan's eyes wandered as he backed away quickly from his thoroughly enraged girlfriend. They had been trying to figure out ways to escape for the past 2 hours, and hoped they could hear outside with the sounds of a helicopter or something. At first they thought it was getting closer to them, but soon just flew off the house. The stairs had creaked for a few moments. The captain was checking to make sure they were still there, before leaving the basement. Geez, I wish those guys would hurry up. Lan sighed, once he was a good 5 feet away from the ticked-off Melu. Well, I'm sure they're on their way after all. They won't just leave us to rot, you know. Yeah, but how'd they know how to look down here? They won't, but we can just scream aloud when we hear something on the fatty's footsteps. Melu, that wasn't nice. Lan was shocked. He'd never heard Melu badmouth anyone. Ever. Melu rolled her eyes, completely annoyed. I stopped caring when he hit me over the head. I've been wondering what he hit us with. A paperweight, Chisa interjected, not wanting to be loud in the conversation. Oh, what? He could have killed us, Lan cried, touching his head once again. He immediately stopped as he felt the sticky blood that was starting to kick up. Sorry, Lan, but I think that was the point, Louis said dryly. Well, yeah, but, Lan started to say, but it was cut off with a loud knock that shook the whole house. Whoa, what was that? Someone was knocking with a stick or something, Layla whispered, holding her finger to her lips. With Tori and Natalie. They're engaging the enemy, Layla whispered to anyone in the car. She had a headset around the left side of her face. She could hear everything the SWAT members were saying to each other. You think he'll penetrate her land at them? We won't give him try it, Yai stated boldly, while pushing the limo door open. She got out the car promptly with Chaw following behind her. Then Tori, Natalie, Maddie, and Mr. Match. They rounded the corner of the house with a lone SWAT member locked up on the front door, trying to stay out Mr. Ayon's peripheral in case he did enter the door. And of course the idiot did. Who is it? The crazed man yelled from the door, now pointing to open it an inch. It's the police. The eye slapped her head against her forehead. Why do the cops do that? Seriously? I'd say the delivery man and buzzing there with their weapons drawn. You and I both. I mean, come on, there's no reason for them to be that stupid. Nellie added, giggling behind her hand. Soon the group was near the tiny window that led into the basement. A man was standing next to the window, looking from left to right nervously, amidst Machu's flamethrower, ready for any attack. What the heck are you going to do with that thing? You can't kill him, May cried, trying to put the gun away from her boyfriend. What? A few that burns down won't hurt? Match cried, laughing maniacally. Oh my, you made it. Hello, Yai. Chad. I do have to thank you for paying my bail. It means a lot to me. It was Mr. Ayoki Ruchiki. Hey, Mr. A, how's life out to Slammer? Yai asked, grinning from ear to ear. She patted the man's hand warmly, while Chad gave an approving nod. Who's he? Nellie asked, glancing at the man curiously. She looked around him as the man bowed politely, the small immediately giving him away. Holy crap, that's Chisao's dad! With Len and Meilu. Did you hear that? May looked behind them, towards a single window in the basement. Yeah, it sounded like Natalie. You don't think... I don't know, but we have to let them know we're down here. Yeah, you guys, scream! Mila cried, starting to clap and stomp. Soon the three captains began yelling and screaming at the top of their lungs. They hoped they would be heard by the others outside. Outside? And they were. The entire group grew silent as they heard muted cries and noises from the group in the basement, making their guesses correct. Move out of my way! Yai cried, using a window punch to shut the window blocking her path. Soon Yai hopped down into the basement, followed by Natalie, Chad, and Tori. May was on her way down when her hair got stuck in the splintered edges. Ah! Batty, shh! May said softly while pulling the pieces out. Shut up, you old hag! Yai whispered back fiercely. Jeez, get us caught, why don't you? Natalie said, dusting herself off. You should just let it down, Miss Maddie. May yelled at it, leaning down next to Mr. Match. Guys? May pushed her face up against the crevice and wanted to pose, hoping she was hearing correctly. Hiya. Hiya's right. Did you really think Swallow would burst in here just yet? Busy on time, he made his way down the stairs. Child moved in front of Yan and instant, and then struck back behind Tori before he had time to move in front of her. Boom! Nope, but I am! Mr. Match kicked the entire window frame from the wall, making a brand new hole. Manny had let her hair down to completely make her way through the window before and was standing next to a man with pink hair shining. Match lit the torch on his flamethrower and dares Oyom to take another step. How do we get them out of here? Well, you don't. Those poles are rooted to the ground. The group looked at the unusual flag prison and noticed that his words were true. As if that weren't enough, Chisa's spoke up from inside the flag prison. Yeah, I've watched him finish it off. The only way to get them out is to cut them out. Yako jumped down to the hole now, holding onto the sheath of the blade at his side. Duck, kids! Who the heck carries sword nowadays? Mila murmured as she fell to her knees and covered her head. There was a splitting sound and the metallic ring of metal against metal before. Pop! The entire top of the flagpole slid down to the floor. With several more slashes and swipes, Yako reduced the power to several short poles, just tall enough for the teens to jump up and climb over. Then the Mila lifted Chisa up and over together, before they each got out. It's like climbing a tree! Len cried gleefully as he hopped over. Don't look! Mila had her skirt down and she jumped with Len's awaiting arms. Now let us through! I yelled, taking a step closer to the big man that looked so very much like Dex. Like hell! Ayo was screaming back, raising his gun and pointing it in her face. Oh, so you like it hot, huh? Well, it's about to get a heck of a lot hotter. Now! Now he grabbed Tori's arm and pulled him back as several red lights lit up like beacons all over Mr. Oyoma's body. SWAT men was firing into the room, one after another, while about 5 laid on their stomachs in sniper position by what used to be the window. You're surrounded, Mr. Oyoma, Chad said, a smirk crossing his face. Yeah, give it up, Jack cried, pointing at the big man. No, I won't. I won't. Oyoma's hands were shaking as he emptied the gun at the group, hoping to hit somebody. Anybody before he too went down. Gunshot went off and Nellie was shoved to the ground. She bumped her head on the concrete floor as she went down. Even though she tried to make out who had gotten shot, the sound of a mad groan was all that filled her ears. Soon, more shots were fired, and Oyama crumped to the ground. He was smarting worse himself as he lay in a pool of his own blood, while tears poured from his eyes. All it did was love her. She was the only one I ever loved. My dear, sweet sister.